All right, guys. So we got some injury updates, man, today, guys. Yesterday's practice for the Los Angeles Lakers, guys. We had a couple guys talking to the media, and JJ Reddick was, talking to let me just make sure nothing is. Yeah, man. JJ Reddick was talking to the media and things of that nature, guys. We're gonna talk about in today's video some of the Lakers that have been injured, the injury updates, kind of JJ Reddick's kind of opinion on the LeBron, like the whole LeBron bonanza thing, and my opinion on that as well. And also another Laker that's kind of been surprised, well, not surprising, but has played like very, very good to me under the radar that I really didn't talk about in my last video because it was like really just strictly on Jerry Vanderbilt. But we are gonna get into that, get to that in today's video. So before we hop into everything, man, y'all be sure to drop a like in today's video, man, and subscribe to the channel, guys. And yeah, man, let's get going. So let's go ahead and start off with some of the Lakers that practiced today or practiced yesterday, and um, you know, weren't practicing like a couple days before. They was really just doing individual drills. Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart, according to JJ Redick yesterday, he looked really, really good in practice, and he did do a full. He wasn't a full participant, but he was out there like doing regular practice with 5-on-5 and like all of the things they were doing in practice yesterday. He was pretty much participating in all of those things. So that's very, very good because obviously he hasn't played the first two preseason games. I don't know, like I don't know why, you know, some of the guys they're trying to like nurse injuries or like trying to just like come back like healthy as possible, to start the season off. I don't know why there are a lot of fans like overreacting about the Lakers like not gonna have the continuity, like the fluidity as a team, to start the season off because of not being able to have a couple practices together or not being healthy the entire training camp and stuff like that. We gotta really like think about it though, guys. Like the Lakers only had really half a season last year with Luka. Not even half a season, like less than half a season. Because after the trade deadline, Luka didn't play for like what, like a week or two, because he was still kind of nursing that calf injury that he had. So Luka didn't play for a few weeks, as soon as the trade happened and at the beginning of February. So the Lakers had a lot of success with the little bit of time they had to like uh you know with the little bit of time they had to like glue together. They didn't have a lot of time and they still had a pretty successful season, even though they did lose in the first round, which is very, very unfortunate. We all know why they lost in the first round. Like if you don't have a playable center in this league, we're not the Golden State Warriors, we're not the prime Golden State Warriors. We don't have a Draymond Green type prototype type of player on our team, so we can't play small ball like that and expect to survive in the playoffs against other great teams. That's just not going to happen. We had our faith in Jackson Hayes and all those things, but it just didn't pan out the way we wanted to. Now, we didn't have this. We didn't end the season the way we wanted to. But for the Lakers to have the season they had with the little bit of time that they had, I do think that you have in the entire team together, this entire training camp, and even though you're not really practicing that much together, just having the entire season with a very good team on paper to gel together at the right time and having the whole season to get that continuity together. That's big. And just because LeBron and Marcus Smart are not practicing every single day, that does not mean that the team is not going to have the fluidity and the continuity they need. And Luka Doncic as well, because obviously he played in Eurobasket, and the Lakers are trying to just bring him along slowly. I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. I don't mind that because the last thing you want to do is have a guy irritate something or tweak something and he be out for a while. That's the last thing we want to do. We don't want to do that. And I am completely fine with the Lakers bringing LeBron along slowly, bringing Luka along slowly. If Marcus Smart is trying to get as healthy as possible, I'm completely fine with that. Marcus Smart has had a lot of injuries the last couple seasons, and one of the things we do not need is for Marcus Smart to miss 25 to 30 games. We don't need that, bro. Like just because like missing a few practices or missing a few training camp practices before the season even starts, we really gonna complain about that compared to you know a guy trying to rush back or trying to go hard 24/7 in practicing and stuff like that. and he tweaks a hamstring or he tweaks something and he misses 25, 30 games, and we're missing a key rotational player for that many games, that's gonna hurt us more than a guy missing 2 training camp practices. So that I just want to kind of to address that. But just to back to Marcus Smart, JJ Reddick said he looked real good in practice yesterday, and that makes me extremely happy because obviously you want to kind of get the rust off a little bit. I'm hoping that LeBron plays at least like one preseason game because obviously LeBron, he was in practice today, but he was doing mostly just individual drills. They said he had some type of nerve, uh, something in his glute or something like that. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's something wrong with his glute. I don't really think it's nothing really wrong with LeBron. I just think it's more of like, just take your time, bro. Like, you don't really have to play in the preseason. Year 23. I think it's more of that. I don't really think he's injured. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel about it. I do want LeBron to play at least one preseason game. Hopefully he plays like the second to the last preseason game because I think they have 3 more left or 4 more, something like that. They played 2 so far, but I'm hoping that he plays like 1 or 2 preseason games, at least one, so he can kind of knock some rust off. Kind of get out there and play a little bit before that Golden State game at the beginning of the season. Like every time we play Golden State, it's going to be nationally televised. It's LeBron versus Steph Curry and all these things. Like, so it's going to be, I ain't going to say it's a big game. It's the first game of the season, but for that, I feel like this season, bro, like anytime you can try to beat a team on paper that you think you're better than, and I think we are better than the Warriors. I do think the Warriors are going to have a good team this year. I like I like the Al Horford pickup and things of that nature. But Golden State is going to be a good team. I think they're going to be pretty good. But I do think the Lakers are better. I think the Lakers are a much better team. I ain't going to say a much better team, but I do think we're better on paper because of the moves we made so far this offseason. And, we beat them like 3 times last year. We won the season series. We have a better team than the Golden State Warriors. So when you're playing a team that you feel like you're better than on paper, you need to take advantage of that in the Western Conference because the Western Conference is hell this season and it's going to be an absolute dogfight to finish in the top 3 or 4 seeds. Now, on to one of the points we spoke about at the beginning of the video. Jake LaRavia. Jake LaRavia, the last couple games, these first 2 preseason games, he really hasn't shot the ball well from 3, but he's shown a lot of flashes of what he can do. He's been able to take guys off the dribble, like this one like little spin move he made on Jimmy Butler. And Jimmy Butler's a damn good defender. Let's just be honest. He's a very good defender. And the spin move he hit on Jimmy Butler, bro, like it got me excited because like you making a A1 move like that against a great defender and finishing at the rim, his ability to finish and take guys off the dribble and not just be a spot or 3-point shooter and defender like Dorian Finney-Smith was. I love Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm not here to bash Dorian Finney-Smith. I'm not here to like, put him down or anything like that. But I think Jake LaRavia at the age of 23 and his ability to shoot the last couple seasons, his average percentage over the last couple seasons, like 37, 38%. And last season, he shot like over 40%. Jake LaRavia can shoot the basketball. He hasn't shot great yet. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't shot great yet, which is cool because Gabe Vincent came in the game, that last game, and he looked like Steph Curry for a minute. But so don't judge it too hard when it comes to the 3-point shot. Now, we get halfway through the season and he's not able to knock down threes at his regular average, then we can kind of start worrying about it. But his ability to be able to get to the rim, finish, just the threat of him being able to just create for himself and kind of create for others, that makes his value for only what, 11 million a year that we got him for. That value is great to have a guy his age that can shoot the 3. Like I said in the first video I made for the preseason game, he was very, very good defensively on Devin Booker. I really like what I've seen from him. And for him to be able to take guys off the dribble the way, even though we already knew that, but just seeing that come to fruition so far these first 2 preseason games, it's a small sample size, but just seeing that just makes me very excited to watch him play alongside the other star players this regular season because we're going to need him. Probably in some games LeBron takes off. Maybe he's playing good some nights. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a very good player to have coming off your bench, and I'm excited to see how good he plays along with our other stars. But the whole LeBron thing, and this is the last thing we're talking about in the video, man. The whole LeBron thing with him doing the ad of like the final decision and stuff like that, like, people gotta understand, bro. What would you do if you were trying to promote something business-wise? you want as many eyes on it as possible. Why wouldn't he do stuff like that? He has that type of motion or power to make it seem like he's gonna retire, so everybody can look at what he is actually gonna do the day after. That is a great business move. I don't understand why some people were so mad about him advertising Hennessy, because everybody was so mad about, like, he's attention seeking. Brother, you're trying to promote a business. Of course you're gonna want attention on the business you're trying to promote. Like, some people are just so weird when it comes to LeBron, and it's like, I just don't understand it, me personally. But I didn't have a problem with it. I knew he wasn't going to retire. I thought it was going to be a Prime Day ad like he did last year. Even though he didn't put the ad on there, I had a feeling it was going to be some type of advertisement. And just like JJ Reddick said in today's video, for everybody that believed that, you're an idiot. Like, it's just that simple. If you really thought LeBron was just going to come out of nowhere and retire like that, then that's on you. But for the people that was happy about it, that's what you get. And the people that fell for it, that's what you get. So at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. I think LeBron is going to have a good season again this year. And yeah, man, that's the Lakers injury update. LeBron James was doing individual workouts today in practice, which was good. Marcus Smart was practicing with the team, and JJ Reddick said he looked good. And just overall, man, Jake LaRavia looks like he's going to be a very good fit on this team. Let me know in the comment section, guys, how y'all feel about everything that we talked about in today's video, guys. Do y'all think that Marcus Smart has a chance to start on this team if he continues to impress JJ Reddick and look good in practice? Because the fit wise, I think it should be Jared Vanderbilt or Marcus Smart. So y'all let me know in the comment section below. Who would you guys start? Would you guys start Jared Vanderbilt, or would you guys start Marcus Smart in the starting five along with DeAndre Ayton, LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves? Who would you guys start at that fifth starter? I think that's probably the biggest question going into the season for us right now. So let me know in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video, man. If y'all do, y'all be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you guys in the next one.